216-578-1007 if you want to talk to us live. 800-348-1007. 35192. Want to send a text. Your Cavaliers play tonight in New York. They're playing the Knicks at 7:30. So 7 o'clock is when Cavs Live pregame begins here on MMS. Teams are pretty evenly matched. Cavs Knicks. That's Walt Frazier and the New York Knickerbockers tonight on WMMS. And on the iHeartRadio app, by the way. DeMar DeRozan, who plays for my Chicago Bulls, is he joined the 1,000 game club last night.
Hey, good for him.
There are only 150 professional basketball players to ever play 1,000 games.
That's really cool, then.
And he became the 151st. I think if you go back, because I think he got drafted by Toronto. Isn't that where he came from? They sent him to Chicago from the Raptors.
I think because he came to Chicago from the Spurs, because he got traded with Kawhi Leonard. But I think he was on another team before he ended up with Toronto. I don't. But
he was with them for a while, and I got to tell you, I don't know that anybody would have thought that DeMar DeRozan would be having the career that he's had, because he's 33. He's not young, but he's not old. He's in the starting five.
Okay,
the Bulls.
He was drafted by Toronto.
Okay. So the Bulls are just his third team.
Mm-hmm.
So he's played 1,000 games as of last night.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of games, isn't it? 1,000 games?
I had to look up to see how many games are in a season. It's only 82. So how long has he been doing it? 15 years?
I mean, he got drafted, I think, in 2009.
Yeah.
No,
so
9 or
14
10,
years.
I think.
14.
Now, are they counting playoff games or no?
Don't know about that.
Okay.
Don't know. I obviously follow the Bulls, and they put a big blast about DeMar DeRozan.
So it looks like it doesn't count the playoff games, because it shows all the games he's played every season, and it's not showing
regular season games. Yeah.
More than that.
Well, there you go. He's averaging 26 points a game.
He's a good player.
Yeah, great player. Happy to have him.
He's on a terrible team, but
the Chicago Bulls.
Are they terrible this year? I don't even know.
The Bulls?
Yeah.
They're like third in the conference, I think, aren't they?
I don't know about
the Bulls?
Third in the conference, maybe.
Third in the Central, sorry. Yeah, no, they're in the bottom half in the East. No, I mean, they're not doing great, but they are usually not doing great. I mean, sometimes, I don't know.
They're behind.
They're not doing as well as the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's for friggin' sure.
Yeah.
Frickin' sure.
Evan Mobley had a great game on Saturday. Looking good.
I heard about that.
Very dominant. 38 points.
They still couldn't manage to beat
the
paper-thin Warriors.
We're talking about Saturday.
The 4 of their 5 starters are out, and the Cavs lose to the Warriors.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Youch. Youch.
I had a weird Friday night, too, though. I did a private gig for these people that all get together at a campground.
Is this like an Illuminati thing, or?
No, this is just, rednecks that wanted to get together and drink with their friends that they drink in the summer with, but it was winter. So they rented out a bunch of rooms at a hotel. They got a conference room, and me and a few of my comedian friends went in there and told some jokes. And it was very funny, because I've done things like this a bunch of times. So I knew exactly what it was going to be, but some of the comics that I brought hadn't been in a situation like that, and they...
Did you prep them at all, or you just want to throw them in the deep end?
I prepped them a little bit, but they also, that's one of those things where you can't really learn how to do it right until you do it. And so as each comic went on, like, they kind of got their footing a little bit, but the first guy, Gabe, he was having a real tough time just getting people to not answer every line that he was saying with a line of their own. And I was like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, man.
You are taming lions right now.
Call and response.
If you do ask them questions, they have answers. They're chatty. They want to talk. So stop asking questions. That's one thing that's a good thing to get out of your act when you're in a situation like that. Asking the rhetorical questions.
Hey, did you ever notice?
Not a good idea.
Yeah, I did notice that one time, man.
That reminds me of a lot of things.
I do remember that. Hey, you guys ever see that thing? I did see that.
I did say that, and let me tell you my recollection.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you finish, but...
A couple of customers were out there. They go to that campground. It was overall a very fun night, but it was just funny watching the new guys kind of have that baptism by fire.
Never feared for anyone's safety, though.
No,
out there
not
in the
at all.
woods.
No.
Oh, right.
No, there
That's
was
good.
a moment.
No squealing like a pig or...
There was a moment where every woman that was in the audience got up and hugged one of the comedians while he was performing, which was not anything
What
I've ever seen
precipitated
before.
that? Why
I
they...
don't even remember exactly, but I think, it's because he had a bald head, and one lady wanted to touch it, and then she gave him a hug, and then, they all just got up and gave him a hug. It was really random and hilarious.
Oh, they all got up and hugged one comedian.
One comedian. Right in the middle of his set, and then just sat down like nothing happened. It was
Halfway
pretty funny.
through, she just goes, this guy's performing. I want to touch his head.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was really enamored by his head.
She at least rub oil into it or
No, she just kind of
wanted to touch it.
touched it and then gave him a hug, and then a few others followed, and you got a little hug train
It
going.
is amazing. I don't even want to shake people's hands. I will
Okay.
fist bump you as a greeting, right? These other people, they're like, let me feel your head.
I get a lot of
What?
hugs. I'm a huggy person. People want to hug me, and I'm cool with it. I'll hug you.
Hugs.
I feel like
Jesus.
I give that vibe off, where it's like, come on, let's embrace.
Oh, it's so archaic. Hugs.
I've had people, with our customers that they'll usually ask, but when I was in Sacramento, there's a lot of people that were relating to the story I told about my son, and they were all like some of them had tears in their eyes and they wanted to hug me, so that I was happy to do so. But that's not the common.
So they were giving
place
you
for me.
they were giving you wet hugs.
Yes.
There's a video going around. You said that they got up in the middle of the bald comedian set. There's a video going around of Sean Murphy, who I think is a Buffalo guy.
Yeah, he is from Buffalo originally.
He's in New York, and a girl stood up in the middle of his set and asked her to take a picture of him and her and her friend.
Yeah.
So he's on stage, and she goes to hand him her phone, and she's like, will you take a picture of us? And he's like, what is happening right now? Like, I cannot believe that you are interrupting my set to take a picture of you. And her and her friend were like, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, just take a picture of us. And he's like, I am literally doing jokes right now. It's absolutely wild, the things that people think
I get. What
are
do you
okay.
think that? I mean, I was doing stand up a long time ago, and you'd get hecklers and things like that. Is it just phones with cameras? Is that? I mean, other than hecklers, obviously, we wouldn't have people stopping, going with their camera, going, "Hey, would you mind?"
That's a once
What?
in a
That's
lifetime.
crazy.
I've never seen
But
that
just
before.
people
Yeah.
feel so comfortable doing all kinds of weird things on the spectrum when someone is performing in front of them. Where did that come from?
What
Is it?
I don't know.
Does
I
it
think
come
this
from
is
now? Does it come from now? Everyone is an entertainer. Like the audience is an entertainer too.
It's main
'Cause
character syndrome.
They're on TikTok or they're on.
I think it's main character syndrome.
Yeah,
where
this
those,
chick's just a narcissist, I think.
Yeah,
I think this is isolated.
Right, like a
instinct.
21-year-old hot girl that is like, well, why wouldn't this guy who's kind of goofy looking, he's lucky to take my picture.
But he's
That's kinda her
clearly
thought.
in the middle of doing something.
there's-
Like
He is on stage.
if she were seeing Nickelback, she wouldn't yell, "Could you take a picture of me in the middle of your song?"
Look at this photograph.
Right.
Please take my photograph.
You know, it just made me think, since you're singing this song, that maybe you could take a picture of me.
Right.
Are we all going to Nickelback in August?
I want to go.
Hey, Mary wants to go because it's a couple of Hill Rods opening up, right?
Okay.
Like they're
Brantley Gilbert.
Well,
I don't know
right.
the other guy, but Brantley Gilbert's very good.
Joe Diffie. I don't know.
There's no crab flag ladder.
That's right. Let me give you some money here. It's $1,000. A chance for you to go fund it yourself. Listen closely and good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword BILLS at WMMS.com. That's BILLS. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
People are fascinated by Poundcake's inability to get downtown from where he was. Just
From
a
downtown.
little bit on the
It was not downtown. It was not downtown. Is Asia Town downtown?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Is
not.
the Near East Side.
It's by downtown. When you have an apartment over there or you live over there, you live just out of downtown. I lived over by where I think Channel 5, the ABC. Is that downtown?
Yep.
No, it's
That's
not.
all downtown.
It's not downtown. I don't know
close
what to
enough.
tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yes,
Why
I
didn't
got
you
lost.
point your car toward our many skyscrapers?
Right.
and just go that way.
It's not that I didn't know that St. Clair led downtown. I thought I would get there quicker by taking the freeway. I thought there was an exit. I didn't want to get stopped by all the traffic lights. For some reason, I thought that there was going to be like a lot of traffic going into downtown. I wasn't in downtown.
Sounds like somebody that doesn't know downtown, because if there's not a basketball or baseball or football game going on or a concert,
Nobody's driving.
Yeah, you're like, there's a little bit of rush hour in the morning, but that's about all.
That is correct.
Brian is like that with avoiding traffic lights, where he will take a longer route that has less traffic lights, because he grew up on the east side in Chesterland, where there's like no
Just east
people.
of downtown?
Just east of downtown. He grew up on the east side. The actual east side. Yeah.
East 13th.
Chesterland, well, excuse me, that's actually a pretty nice area.
It is, but it's also like not farms, but like
It's
there's
out there.
Yeah, it's out there, and so that's his
country.
biggest complaint living on the west side. He's like, there's too many stoplights. So whenever we go anywhere, if he can take a parkway or something like that, he would much rather do that. And I'm like, dude, this adds like, I mean, this grand scheme of things is like 7-8 minutes, but I'm still like, he goes out of his way to avoid traffic lights.
Is he the pride of West Geauga High?
I don't think so.
You don't know where your boyfriend went to high school.
Why does it matter? He's 36.
I'm just surprised that you don't know where he went to high school.
I have no idea.
Huh. Seems like something that would have come up.
It probably has. I just don't remember. Is that an important thing you need to know about
He
somebody?
knows where you went to high school.
I'm not saying it's
We live in the city I went to high school.
I'm not saying
different.
it's important. I'm saying I'm
Safe
surprised
bets.
you don't know.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a like a staple
Clearly.
question that you ask somebody. It doesn't matter.
Not to you.
Does it matter to you?
To me?
You're
I'm
you're
not talking about me.
50.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. I'm surprised you don't know where your boyfriend went to high school.
I feel like that's not an important detail in an adult relationship.
Clearly.
Why would it be?
I'm not saying it's important. It's one of those things that comes up over the natural course of a conversation during like a relationship. Like, oh, in high school. He has to have mentioned high school, and that means you never said, and where was that?
It doesn't matter to me. I don't care where he went to
I
high
know
school.
it doesn't. I'm saying I'm surprised it's never come up.
I'm
Not
sure,
that you
what
asked
I'm saying
him.
is I'm sure that it has, and
Oh,
I just didn't,
you didn't
commit it to memory.
Gotcha.
Because to me, that's not an important detail.
I see.
I need to make room for all the important things in my life. Okay?
Such
I don't have a
as?
lot of brain space up here.
Such
So-
as?
Brantley Gilbert lyrics. That takes up a lot of space in my brain.
Honey,
okay?
I know you told me, but the Brantley Gilbert lyrics pushed it right out.
Can you use Brantley Tolbert lyrics as like a
As a mnemonic device?
to remember
I could
where you went to
try.
high school?
Yeah.
Drinking
have no
on
idea.
Saturday, church on Sunday, went to West Geauga High. That's got to be in there somewhere.
On Monday.
On Monday. Yeah.
I know he lived in Euclid for a while. And
Yeah.
he went to school there because he lived with his mom in Euclid. I think he went to high school in Euclid.
All right. Well,
I don't
it's.
know, man.
I guess there's no way to know. We'll never know where he went. And, of course, we don't care. I'm just surprised it's not anything that you could conjure up if somebody was like, oh, where'd your boyfriend go to school? And you go, huh? You know, because you're right. I'm 51. You guys, high school was like
He's
25.
36.
Right. That's not even 20 years ago.
Yes, it is.
No. You get out of high school when you're about 17 or 18 years old, right?
Sure, but I guess he started it when he was 14. It
Yeah.
was 22 years ago. It doesn't seem relevant.
You know, I'm going to a bar this Saturday night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they're having local high school trivia.
This is exactly my point. When would this help me? When would
I
this
don't
information
know.
be relevant
I just think
to my
it's
life?
funny. I just think it's funny. That's all.
Well, this Saturday night, I have a show on the east side at the 9.
On East 9th Street.
East 9th Street.
Yeah.
So is the
Okay, can you make it all the way to the east side to get to Bill's show at
Probably
the 9?
Probably
He
not.
would
All
go
right.
toward like downtown, like Public Square.
Yep.
Jump on 2.
He'd make
wrap
a,
around.
That's right. He'd get on Lake. He would he'd get down here. He'd go around Public Square, make the left on West 6th.
So he could get off
Come
on
back.
East 9th.
Is
Yeah,
the
there you
Agora
go.
downtown?
Huh?
Yes,
Yes.
all of that is downtown.
The Masonic Temple's downtown?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not downtown.
Well, then why are you asking us? If you've already got your mind made up, why are you asking us?
Because you guys are going out of your way to make me look stupid rather than...
You're doing a fine job doing that. We're not doing anything to make you look stupid.
I admitted my mistake.
Yes, we're piling on.
Nah. You're not about to say it's downtown. It's not downtown.
Downtown.
Yes, it is. It 100% is.
Okay. Well, this is one of those things where everybody has their own idea of where, because some people go, that's not downtown, that's midtown.
Well,
like
where does
anybody pays a
downtown
point
end?
to downtown or midtown. Huh?
What street does downtown end then?
Well, again,
55th.
I guess that's
Yeah,
where
I say
people.
55th. And
That's where
25th
people-
on the other side.
All right.
Like when you
Once
go
a new
over the
neighborhood
bridge to West
begins.
25th Street. Yeah.
Okay.
Past 55th, people say, is the east side.
Yeah.
But Bill Squire is going to be doing a show on the east side. That's on Saturday night?
That's Saturday night, 8 p.m. at the 9 on East 9th Street.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
The 9.
It says East
Yeah. You can get
in the
tickets
title.
at billsquire.com.
Oh, boy. That's going to be very exciting. Is that in the round?
No, that's just they have like a little black box theater there. That's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
The Alex Theater.
The Alex Theater.
Named after Alex Baldwin, of course. Famous
Yes, Alex Baldwin.
famous actor
He
who's
grew up
finding
on the east
himself
side of America.
in a bit of litigation. All right. Alan Poundcake is literally going out of his way to look stupid.
He did.
That's okay.
This is what we get now. He's got all this extra energy from working out and eating right. So now he's not as docile.
I did have 2 yogurts today.
Docile.
He's not as docile as he was. You had 2 yogurts.
So I had 2 yogurts.
Like the tiny ones?
On 2 Activias. I don't know.
Activia?
Oh,
If they're
get your vagina in,
I was going to say, yeah.
in tow.
What are you, collecting Social Security or something?
No, I like the yogurt.
Activia. Poop yogurt, right?
It's probiotic yogurt. It's supposed to just like fix your gut.
You got a bad gut?
I don't know. I'm trying to
It's probably just on sale.
get my gut down. Well, I like the taste of it. I like that yogurt.
What flavor?
It's strawberry and blueberry. I get the combo pack.
Ooh.
And then, I had like a chicken wrap and some coffee this morning, so I'm lit.
You had a chicken. You had Activia and coffee. He's pitting a diuretic and a laxative against one another to see who wins. This
because-
guy, no wonder he's feeling himself.
I'm in the I have a really bad habit. I'm not hungry when I first wake up. I don't want breakfast. Like I try to make myself eat, but it's torture trying to make myself eat. So I have coffee.
Torture.
But they say you're not supposed to like have coffee on an empty stomach. So then I was like,
That's
all
gonna make it's a appetite suppressant. That's gonna make you want to eat even less if you eat.
That's why I forced myself to eat after I had some coffee.
You should drink water when you first wake up, and then have a piece of toast, and then have coffee. Do whatever you want. Why am I telling you what to do? You're a grown man.
You are a grown man.
No,
Just
I
do what you want to do.
I have water. I just don't have any bread in my house, so I have to go. I have tortillas. So
Yeah, toast up a tortilla, put some butter on it, or jelly, whatever you
Toastilla.
prefer.
Dip it in your Activia.
Make a breakfast quesadilla with jelly and peanut butter
Think
inside of
about
your.
it. We don't even have a toaster. That's why we never have any bread. I don't have a toaster. We don't own a toaster.
need
You
a
never have
toaster?
any bread because you don't have a toaster?
I'll give you my toaster. I want to buy a new one.
Well, we don't have the counter space.
You
Put
don't
it
have the
under the
counter
sink.
space for a toaster?
We already have like a little island, so we can have like a microwave because that was taking up too much space. So we had the microwave. We have like a smoothie or like a magic bullet.
Oh,
We
so
have-
you have room. You just have other things there.
Well, yeah, on the list of like.
It's like the Brantley
stuff.
Gilbert lyrics have pushed everything off the counter of your mind, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I didn't make a toaster a priority.
Hmm.
Because neither one of us have it that much.
Understood. You don't have cooked bread all that often.
No.
I've got to take a break. You want to shoot a text to me, do that, 35192. Want to watch? You can do that today. Go to alancoxshow.com. Listen wherever on the iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7.
WMMS. Rover's Morning Glory.
Igor Beaver,
Our program director,
our
yes.
boss, he did not have a good morning because he got a speeding ticket. The cop says, okay, give me your driver's license. And the guy goes, can I ask you a question? What sex are you? What? And Rob goes, what? Well, he has a new driver's license and it says female.
Does it really?
That's what happened to Hank Hill. How
Now,
do you?
The name Eager Beaver sounds so dirty.
Weekdays on 100.7 WMMS and 24/7 on our free iHeartRadio app.